Hello beautiful people on the internet. Today we're going to analyze one of the games I had against Neomatrix once again. He is a Nova on the Polychampions Discord, and we are playing an Imperious Drylands mirror on a small map. So let's just have a look at what we do here. I think both of us start with the typical turn 0, upgrading our capital. It's just the best thing you can do. Look at the spawns. I'm going to merge shared fog. Thank you. If you look at the spawns here, we are playing the more, which tribe is the IMO Imperious, and our opponent is playing the Imperious. Usual stuff. Looking at these spawns, Neomatrix, he only has one extra fruit, and we spawned with 5 fruits, which is very impressive. But also, if you look around these tiles, there's only a fruit over here that might lead to another village, which would indicate it should be over here. Now we have this spawn, obviously, great. But there's also a fruit over here, which probably indicates that there's a village somewhere around here. Right, let's continue. So he doesn't find a village on turn 1, which sucks, and we do. So he goes with riding very early on. Oh, this is us. He goes with riding very early on. I don't think that is particularly good in this case. I mean, there is some openness, and we are both using the triple warrior opening, by the way. Very funny. But as you can see, the ruins here, and then going with riding, I think that's a mistake. Also, I would have put this warrior over here, seeing as this is just empty. Or over here. Just make sure you find that actual village as soon as you can. Right, let's continue. Upgrade our capital. We are in the lead here. Yep, finds a village. He gets very lucky with the population growth. Just saying. Pick some resources. Get roads without actually using them this turn. I think that's a waste. You should probably wait with this kind of stuff, but sure. Yep, we get an explorer, which goes the right direction. We actually meet him, and we get some stars. From this we can get into the expansionist phase of the game, where we try to out-expand our opponent as much as we can, and we are not doing a great job at the moment. We have 2 cities. I mean, he only has 1, but he is going to capture 2 of them, which is going to suck for us. We do make a smart move here. I'm going to replay that. Yep, we get roads. We get roads here. Place this road so that our rider can reach through these forests here. And we are getting lucky by getting the ruin over here. And Neomatrix is capturing these villages now. With the road connection. It might have been a little bit too early for roads. Not gonna lie. He gets an explorer in that village. and he gets vision on some of these things over here. He doesn't meet us yet. We get climbing. Come on, stop being so annoying. So we get climbing here just because I wanted vision and I wanted to be able to maneuver around this, like this section here that is pinching us a little bit. And we get vision on this village here. And there's a whole bunch of fruit over here. There's just a terrible, terrible load of fruit. Okay. So he actually meets us here. Upgrade stats. Might have been smart in this very specific case to go with a wall here, because we are quite aggressive, but only with melee units, which might prove to be a very bad choice. It could help a lot. Of course, the 5 stars, they're great, but this wall, you only get one chance at the wall, and in this case it might be, because it's so central, this village, we don't have anything central, right? So it might be the best choice to go with a wall there. Don't know exactly, but might be the case. So we go with an oh no, we don't. We go with 2 workshops. Okay. Thought we went with an explorer over there. He goes for the village, but I don't think he's going to get that, because we have a swordsman. A veteran one at that. And we can upgrade this. At this point we are almost, we're doing, I think we are quite equal strength wise. The only difference is that he has the central village here. We are going to get this one, of course. But the difference here is that, look at this terrain generation. We have 2 villages that are very close. He has as well. But then we got blocked by these mountains, so we don't have the greatest of spawns, which really hurt our expansion early on. And you can see the difference here. If he would be able to put a lot of pressure on these cities, these villages over here, we would have been toast very early on. But we'll get to see that. So we put some pressure, we hit that. Sure. He decides to kill and go for the ruin and get climbing. And here he makes, I think, a small mistake. He goes with population growth instead of the border growth in his capital. And there's quite a lot of resources over here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough for a giant. Why go with the population growth when there's no pressure on it? That's something I don't really get. Yep, he's unable to get that. And he's just smashing his units into it. Oh, no, we get the population growth. And we are able to get a border growth in our capital. We get this village here. There we get the explorer. And now we have vision on all of his cities. Just all of them. That's a great combination of mountains and also that's a great combination of mountains and well, climbing and an explorer. You just get a lot of vision. I want to play that back. He gets the secret of trade from a ruin. This is why you don't exactly need ruins all that much. They can be useless. He manages to go for that village. Interestingly, he attempts to siege. Well, he knows he can't really capture. So, I don't know about that. We kill that. We put this warrior over here so that there's no way for him to take this back once we capture it. Start hitting him in the north. And we start connecting all of our stuff up. And we get the resources as well. We smack him. Yep. We make a mistake here and leave open our stuff for him to siege this city here called Madoris. Yep, small mistake. Hunting, yep. And here we start leveling up our capital. Level up this site village. Could have done that a little bit better, I see. Upgrade this. Upgrade it again. Take resources. And we start building up our empire a lot. And oh. And as we end this turn, look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are taking border growth. And I don't see many people talk about this, but this is a very serious advantage. Not only do we have more villages to spam units from, but we also have a whole bunch of more tiles in our empire. These tiles give us the ability to produce more population, and with that get a higher stars per turn as well as more giants. On larger maps this is not a huge difference because, well, there's just so many villages to capture, but on small maps this makes a huge difference. Yep, he takes archery, which is okay, I guess. I don't know exactly what the plan with this was, because riders can high-key, low-key counter archers quite well, but maybe because of the defense bonus, but in that case training more warriors would be better. Yep, we start smacking, start hitting. Here I realize that he has archery because this takes 3 hits to kill. Kinda silly. But oh well, we kill it. Start hitting his riders. Killing it even. Siege this city. Yep, he unsieges of course. Also, would you look at that? The stars per turn is a huge difference. He only has 18 stars per turn. And we have like 25. Quite a substantial amount. Resources, sure. Yep, 25. Well, we're playing quite defensively. We are just trying to poke some holes in his defense, and we're just trying to gather up a force that is able to siege one or multiple of his cities. We're just trying to like gain the upper hand, slowly but surely. And the archers, yeah, they are hard to play against. Okay, he gets his first soup unit over here. Gets finally his first border grove. Finally. I would have loved to be a little bit before him with this city over here, Pimus. Very Latin approved. That would have been a very nice place with some extra utility tiles, but oh well. Then we start pressuring him a little bit, just a little bit. Just starts killing his units and enlivening them. Yep, just upgrading the cities. Get a whole bunch of border growth. Because it's on the long term, it's just better in a whole bunch of cases. He gets the defensive giant here. Yep, and these archers are a pain. They're just so painful. I think this is where the point where I started to be very aggressive and making some plays that I shouldn't. But yeah, looking at this, our offensive is doing well. We're sieging. We are making the gains, getting population growth in this city here. And now we use a defensive giant. And these archers are just bothering me because they are just very annoying. Oh no. Oops. Well, that was not a lot of time wasted. So, yep, defensive giant push. I think he goes for siege now. Nope. He's trying, but he doesn't know that that is not enough to kill. That's quite a big misplay on his part. Yeah. Also, our giant here is not having a great time. I can tell you that much. We are starting to kill his giant. Yep, we even kill it on one turn. Put back this giant here. And we start making another giant. Just going to stack up a whole bunch of them. He manages to siege. It's not a big deal, we can unsiege that. He is being very aggressive with his archers. I would not have done that. We start hitting all of his units. All of these archers, man, they are so strong when you can put them behind something. Also, we put this catapult here, which is a complete and utter misplay. That is just a position you don't want your catapult to be in, because it can be hit from here or from here. It's just not a great spot. But sure. Let's get ourselves another giant. Yep. And yet another giant. And I think that we are doing quite well at this point. Except for this misplay here. Yeah, we are just going to slowly but surely defeat all of his defenses and just overwhelm it, because we have a whole bunch of more resources to actually be offensive, and he made some weird placements with his archers that really hurt his ability to like attack us. Yep, Border Grove, it is a little bit on the late side for him. We start sieging, we start killing every unit because he has not... I don't think he has played a whole bunch of later games. I've played some games with this guy, but I don't think he has a whole bunch of experience with later game states like this one, where there's a whole bunch of giants stacking up, there's a whole bunch of catapults, there's riders, there's a whole lot of stuff going on and happening, which is very hard. I'm going to be very honest. I don't think I played optimally, not even close, but I think that we have a little bit more experience playing later games than Neo Matrix has. So, but this is all training, you know. This is what it was not even a competitive game, but it's just good to train with these kinds of situations. Yep, he tries to... I don't know what he's trying to do with this giant here. It just seems like such a waste to throw this into all of these catapults and all of these giants. Maybe he was just giving up at this point. Tries to... Yep, he giant pushes us out of that city again. But yeah, we managed to capture this. And I'm going to be very, very honest. If you find yourself in such a late game battle, if your opponent has catapults and a whole bunch of giants, you have to be very, very offensive, or you are just going to lose. This amount of giants here and there, you can't defend this with 4 catapults. That's not how it works. You need an entire army, because these giants here are going to be meat shields, and with the riders, they're going to smack every other unit that doesn't matter all that much. And over here, yeah, it's just over. Not gonna lie. We're going to siege. We're going to hit. And we can just kill this catapult. It's just over. Yep. Other than some simple misplays, I think we played very, very well. And let's give some credit where credit is due. I think Neo has improved a whole bunch from our last game. We've played some Imperious mirror matches before, and he was mostly getting clapped by turn 12 or something. But in this case, we got to the late game, and I think he has been playing a lot, and he's been growing a lot as a player. So this is your time to shine, my guy. Keep playing and you will be a very good player. Alright, so I think that is it for today. I haven't been uploading too much. I will tell you that I have been very busy, but I love making videos, so I will gladly continue on that. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're going to smack the like button, smack the subscribe button, because I am going to love you for that as much as I can without making you uncomfortable. So, without further ado, let's call it quits here, and I will see you in the next guy. Wow!